Nathan or Julian? Boy, let's go. Nathan. Nathan. Okay. Nathan, you're 5. You're infield. Yeah. Julian. Good work.
Now at bat, number 3, Brady Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, we join you here bright and early, 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning here in Cornwall for the 2024 Cornwall Invitational Rookie Tournament. My name is Jacob Ewing as we're underway in our first game bright and early. 2 teams from Ottawa, the East Nepean Eagles, as Brady will go swinging right into the glove with the first baseman. Off, in case he tried to ambush that first pitch, but as I was saying, as I was interrupted, East Nepean, the Eagles taking on the South Ottawa Blues, 2 teams from the Ottawa region, battling things out. We'll have 10 games streamed live here on the Cornwall YouTube channel. Over this tournament, tons of action. 6 games today, 4 games tomorrow. This is Tristan. He's going to ground that one right to the mound. Throw to first, not there in time. So Tristan will be aboard with a single. As we're playing, all these kids are under 8 years old, which is crazy to think about some of the talent these kids have and how hard they can hit. They get, since we're in rookie ball, they get pitches from their own team's coach at the mound with an underhand lob. Or pardon me, an overhand throw. Even that one's going to be popped up right up to center field, moving back over top of his head as Emmett hits a bomb out to center field. Tristan now going to get all the way to third. We'll see if he's waved around. He won't be. It's a double for Emmett. So 2 runners in scoring positions now for East Nepean. A great start for them as they look to take an early lead here. And I have done a lot of rookie ball before, and it is a very high scoring game. We'll have cleanup hitter number 10, Leo, here at the plate for his first plate appearance and has an opportunity to get the Eagles on the board. We'll see if Leo's able to do so. Not able to make contact on the first pitch. Here's pitch 2. He'll hold off as that one will just go outside. So Leo just waiting for his pitch here, not wanting to take any opportunities on something he doesn't like. He's really going to look for a gap. He won't take a swing at that one, so he's seen 3 pitches so far and hasn't taken any opportunities. Here's pitch 4. He'll go swinging on that one, really stepped into it, just unable to find contact with the ball. We'll wait pitch number 5, which I believe in most cases is the final pitch. He'll go swinging at that as well, not able to find contact through his 5 swings. And that will send him back to the dugout for out number 1. So it is a different game, obviously, being younger kids than it is to normal baseball. It's 5 pitches, and if you're not able to find contact, it sends you back to the dugout with an out. And you get pitched from your own team's coach. We'll move on to the order. It's number 7, Nathan, here at the plate. Nathan will pull that one right up the third base line. He'll convert on a run. We'll see as Emmett will get the third. It'll be waved around home. 2 runs will score. It's 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and a double for Nathan. As he had heavy contact on that one, just found the gap right to the right of this third baseman as he wasn't able to close the gap in time, and it blew right by him. We'll have number 1, Julian, for his first plate appearances. Well, we're almost near halfway through the order, as the orders are short here in the rookie ball. He'll find contact just a little bit low and foul it back. And these kids were absolutely pumped when they found out they were on YouTube. As soon as they saw someone was setting up in the media tower, they saw a camera, they must have known that there would be a YouTube stream today. So I want to give a shout out to all the kids who were out in the field, pumped and ready to go. Julian going to hit that one right to first base, and the first baseman with a diving effort, not able to keep it in the glove. Runner's going to be around third. That's Nathan coming around. The throw to second is off the mark. Julian's now going to get waved to third base. And the throw to third will not be there in time. It's an RBI triple for Julian. What a ball that he just hit. So it's Cameron now, the lefty, here at the plate. Now The score 3-0. 3 early runs for the Eagles have solidified themselves an early lead here in this ball game. And with a runner in scoring position over at third base, they're a single away from making it 4. We'll see if Cameron's able to find contact here. Fouls the first pitch off. This one's going to be inside. He'll back away. So Cameron now seeing 2 pitches here in this at-bat. Pitch 3. We'll go swinging on that one as well, just not able to connect. So 1 out so far. As we saw cleanup hitter Leo not able to connect with any of his 5 throws. And we're on throw number 4 for Cameron. Not trying to replicate that, but he sees throw number 4. Now he's got to be careful. Needs to make some contact here to stay in this at-bat. Here's the 5th pitch. And he will. He's going to be a grounder right up the center. Scoot from the shortstop. Throw to first. He'll airmail it over top of the first baseman. A run will score. And Cameron will come all the way around and slide into second base with an RBI double himself. He adds in a run to the Eagles' tally. Now 4-0 the difference. So Caleb now, as we reach the final 2 batters here in the order, as the Eagles have came out swinging. He's a runner in scoring position over at second. We'll see what Caleb's able to do. He'll do a little bit of a lighter swing there, connect with just the end of the bat and foul it back. Pitch 2. Won't even take a chance on that one. We'll wait for pitch number 3. So the Eagles have done a good job so far. Almost everybody in the order finding contact with the ball and getting aboard. And they've taken an early lead here. Caleb will step into that one, just not able to connect. We'll wait pitch number 4 as he gets deeper into the count. And he will. He'll fire that one right to first base. And in the glove, a beautiful catch from Matthew Green over at first base to end the top of the first. And a beautiful catch there over at first. It was just popped up. He had to take a couple steps back, reach up, and make the catch in his glove. That will do it for the top of the first inning. The Eagles convert on 4 runs. It's a 4-0 ball game. As we'll see the Blues, their first opportunity on the offensive side. And they'll take to the bat just momentarily as coach will get ready at the mound for his outing. And so we'll have games every 2 hours here in Cornwall, Ontario for the 2024 Cornwall Rookie Ball Invitational. So we'll have games at 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, and I believe the final one at 6. 6 games today. And then we'll be back at it again, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning for, I believe, the elimination games. As I believe we'll have 4 games tomorrow, 10 in total streamed here on the YouTube channel. We also believe we have another ball diamond going. Also, that one just not streamed. So you can't beat this. They got a beautiful media tower here in Cornwall, and well, they got some great baseball fields, and they got some great baseball teams they invited out. And we're starting off with 2 great ones in the Eagles and the Blues. And so the Eagles were very successful with their first opportunity on the offensive. We'll see if the Blues can follow it up with a successful outing themselves. And so leading things off for the team in dark blue this morning will be Cole Morrell. So we'll see if Cole can lead things off successfully here for South Ottawa. As if they're going to want to follow up an outing like the Eagles have. Now that this game got too out of hand as well. Rookie ball normally is high scoring, so as balls are called in from the infield. And we'll get this at-bat underway here. Cole will step to the plate, and South Ottawa, their first opportunity to get their offense going. Coach says, listen, buddy, you got 5 pitches here. You need to find some sort of contact, but that one was way inside. Cole, no chance of even connecting with that one. Here's the second pitch. And he'll take a heavy swing on that one, unable to connect with it again. So he's got 3 more as we reach the halfway point. Now it's just off the plate. you know, you get your coach pitching, so obviously he's going to want to make it favorable and easy for him to make the contact. Cole's going to pull that one in the glove of the shortstop. The great underhand scoop. Throw to first over top of the glove, and Cole's going to turn to second. The ball just will be thrown right back to the mound, and Cole, well, will be awarded with a single, but an error from the shortstop to the first baseman will get him at second base in a scoring position now for South Ottawa. So a good start for the Blues. We'll see Joshua DeSalvo here at the plate. We'll see what Joshua is able to do here. Would obviously love to cash in a run of Cole now at second. So coach still getting to a groove here. Joshua's gonna absolutely belt that one right to center field. Cole's gonna turn third and go home. The throw will not be contested. Cole will cash in a run. It's an RBI single and a hard hit RBI single for Joshua DeSalvo. So the Blues get on the board. 4-1 the difference now as they try to reel in this lead. But the Eagles solidifying themselves in the top of the first. We'll have Matthew Green here. And he'll take a heavy swing, really loaded up on that pitch, waiting for it. But by the time it got to him, just wasn't able to connect with it squarely. Away pitch two. And another heavy swing here. Matthew is swinging for the fences, and you can see it. Away pitch number 3. And there it is. He's going to ground that one. A little hard bouncer. Bounces right through the infield and gets all the way to center field. It's a base hit as he'll advance runner. Joshua into a scoring position over at second, and Matthew Green now aboard first base. So the Blues replicating exactly what the Eagles did in the top of the first inning in a very successful start on the offensive side of the ball. We'll see cleanup hitter Lucas DeFriends here at the plate. We'll see what Lucas is able to do here. He does hit cleanup. We'll see if he hits cleanup for a reason. Reaches for that first pitch, now unable to connect. He'll pull that one right to the second baseman, and it will go through his glove right to right field. Joshua going to be waved around third and go home, and he'll convert a successful run, and you see Matthew Green putting the Jets on will be pulled back to third, and now we'll get the green light to go home. Just like he did moments ago, the slide in there in time for 2 runs for Lucas. He'll pick himself up a pair of RBIs. The difference now 1. 3 batters for South Ottawa, and 3 runs have cashed in. A very successful start to their morning. So we'll have Theo McKay here at the plate. Theo, a high swing, connects. Scoop from the third baseman. Throw from 5 to 3. Will get underneath the glove of the first baseman. Lucas gonna take a look at home, but he'll make it to third. He'll stay safe and sound. It's a single and an error. We'll get Theo aboard in a scoring position now in second base. So game leading run now at second and game tying run at third. Remy Fatur here at the plate. We'll see if Remy is able to cash in a couple runs as he's potentially could take the lead here for his team. We'll wait pitch number 1 from coach. Remy will just foul that one back. Really got the barrel underneath of that one. And so, you know, it really comes down to, well, you got to think about it. You don't think of coach a factor in these games of if their team is performing, like, physically wise. But there's the pitcher. If he's not on his game throwing balls down the middle with enough pace on it where the kids are able to locate it and able to find square contact on it, but also have enough power on it where they can actually make some heavy contact just like that. That's it all the way to center field off a diving effort from the shortstop. 1 run's going to be waved around in the tie ball game now at 4 apiece as Remy Fatur will tie it up with this RBI single. And an opportunity here for the Blues to take the lead. Still no outs here. They've been so successful here at the bats. We'll see Roman here at the plate. Roman will go first pitch, swing and ambush it. Scoop from the shortstop, throw to second. There in time for out number 1. To end the inning, and that will be 5 runs. The mercy rule, I believe, has Well, there's only one out, but the Blues will take the lead. 5-4, as I believe that is the mercy rule. So yeah, rules much different here in rookie ball. Still a 5-run mercy rule nonetheless, though. So the Eagles will head back to the match now down by 1. We'll see if they're able to get their offense going once more. So we'll see South Ottawa take back out to the field here on a very successful at-bat effort there. But the Eagles were also phenomenal when they were at the mats and have another opportunity here to tie up this game and, well, potentially even take the lead. We know rookie ball's a high-scoring game, and it's 5-4 after the first inning, so I believe leading things off for the team wearing majority of white and a little shade of green will be bottom of the order, number 6, Benjamin, for the Eagles. So he'll prepare here to get his morning going off bright and early, as I said, 8:18 we have, and looks to be Benjamin making his way to the plate here momentarily as we'll get the top of the second inning underway here in a 5-4 ball game. He's his walk-up song. He's got the duck song playing loud and proud. I love it, Benjamin. Get the vibes going before you head to the plate. So we'll get the top of the second underway here with his leadoff Benjamin. He's going to get a tip of the bat on that ball. Slow roller right to the mound. Throw to first. Will be airmailed over top of the first baseman. Benjamin going to turn to second now. Turn the Jets on and slide in there safe and sound. As Benjamin will lead things off, and we'll get aboard second base in a scoring position. We'll go back to the top of the order here for East Nepean. It'll be number 3, Brady. With his second at-bat here in this game, has, well, a runner in scoring position now. We'll see if he's able to tie up this game, as all he needs is, well, a hard-hit ball. Something we've seen a lot here so far is, well, infield throws not being on the mark, but that one, no doubt about it. It was a slow chopper right to the mound, and an easy play there from the infielder at the mound, number 5, Remy, to make the play over to first. So we'll have out number 1 as Brady is retired, and we'll have Tristan now at the plate. There's a little bit of a sacrifice play potentially there for Brady as he advances Benjamin now to third base, a single away from tying up this ball game. Tristan pitched number 1 away. So I believe the key for both these teams, whatever team really wants to take the advantage here, is going to be in the infield. The infield has to be on their game, being able to convert on those outs that just need to be cashed in on. That's going to be pitch number 3 inside. Tristan didn't like it. Will away pitch 4. So he's got 2 left. Coach is telling him. He's just telling him you got to take a chance on something here. Tristan's got 2 more. Pitch 4. And he'll reach for it and make connection. Scoops from the first baseman. It's going to be a race for first base. And Tristan will be the victor. It's an RBI single as Benjamin will cash in and tie the game up at 5 apiece. So Tristan will make it to first base. And we'll see Emmett take to the plate here. So South Ottawa found it early out here, looking for 2 more. A huge hit from Emmett right in the left field, over top of the outfield. And runners will sure be on the run here. The throw to third. It's a good throw, but nonetheless, Tristan will turn around and go home. It's a hard hit RBI triple as Emmett crushes that one to left field. And the Eagles take back the lead they once had. It's now 6-5. We'll have number 10, Leo, here at the plate. Was unable to find connection on his first at-bat. Able to do so here. Throw to first. Just going to be to the right of the first baseman. Unable to cradle, and his Glover run will score. And Leo will get all the way to second as the Eagles will extend their lead, now 7-5. As we'll have number 7, Nathan, with the Goosebumps walk-up song. And something I have noticed is that the Eagles do have their very own player intros worked into their songs, which I think is incredible. I love it. So Nathan, we'll see if he can continue this inning on for East Nepean. They have a runner at second in scoring position as the first baseman will tie a shoe. He'll reach for that one, unable to connect though. So the field is 200 feet to the back fence, and while you may think for 8-year-olds that's pretty good, you may think, well, maybe the ball won't touch the back of the fence too much, but when you see moments like that from Leo where he just, pardon me, that was from Emmett, I believe, who crushes a ball all the way to left field, and that was rolling, could have got back to the fence easily, just if it had a little bit more power on it. But some of these kids can hit, and as I'm sure this tournament goes on, we'll see more and more moments just like that, as we saw moments ago. Deeper in the count, Nathan gets, and he's able to convert on one, though. It's going to be a slow chopper that splits the shortstop and the third baseman, and will put runners in the corners for East Nepean. Pardon me, the green light's going to be put on for Leo as he'll get around and extend the Eagles' lead as Nathan will be aboard second base. So East Nepean now with a 3-run lead as 4 runs have cashed in, and we'll see number 1, Julian, here at the plate with an opportunity here, I believe, to end the inning with a 5-run mercy rule. Won't take a swing at that first pitch. So the 5-run mercy rule in place because, well, as we've seen so far, we've already hit it once, and the Eagles scored 4, so they were 1 run away in the first inning from hitting the mercy rule as well. These kids can rack up the offense, and you don't want this game to go on forever, so that 5-run mercy rule, I'm sure we'll hit it a lot this tournament as rookie ball is very high scoring, which I love to see. It's some of my favorite baseball to broadcast. Just because some of these kids can crush balls, and especially when their own coach is pitching to them, trying to make it, well, give them the advantage to hit a hard hit ball. It creates for some amazing baseball action. Julian getting late into his count will reach for that one, unable to connect, and that will do it. His 5th and final pitch for out number 2. So the infield took a step towards the dugout, but the umpire will say, hey, hold it, guys, hold it. We're not done yet. Out number 2, though, and 1 out away from ending the top of the second. We'll have number 2, Cameron, trying to keep the inning alive, the lefty. Nathan still at second base. Cameron going to have a slow chopper over top. Takes a weird bounce over top of the infielder at the mound and the second baseman. Nathan will come around and end the inning with the 5-run mercy rule. Also cash in another run. And so that will do it for the top of the second inning. The Eagles, after letting the Blues get to the mercy rule in the bottom of the first, well, they get their own offense going and score 5 runs of their own. Now 4 runs the difference here heading to the bottom of the second inning. With South Ottawa back at the bats, we'll see if they're able to do what they did in the bottom of the first and hit that mercy rule once more. So I'm not sure how many teams are in this tournament or specifically who. Well, I know for sure we have South Ottawa and East Nepean. Obviously, the Cornwall River Rats are also in this tournament. I saw them over on the other ball diamond, I believe, which is also having games played right now. And I believe I also see the Orleans Red Sox also in the tournament here. And I'm sure there is a couple more you will see later on. It's also good to see that, well, it's not raining. I came all the way from Kingston, so 2 hours away, and it was downpouring pretty much about 3/4 of my trip here to Cornwall. And it's just nice to see that the storm didn't make its way more to the east. Hopefully it stays that way. I think the forecast is calling for clear skies for the rest of the day. Also a chance of rain potentially even tomorrow. So hopefully it stays off and we're all able to keep this baseball action going. We'll see who's going to lead things off here for South Ottawa. It'll be number 14, Kai Franco for the Blues. So Kai, the lefty, will get his feet planted in the batter's box, and we'll get the bottom of the second inning underway here. The Blues now down by 4, but have an opportunity here to get their offense back going. Kai will ambush that first pitch and let it ride right up the second baseline for a leadoff single for South Ottawa. So Kai with a good, well-hit ball will find the gap. And now we'll be aboard first. We'll move on to the order already. We'll see Thomas Muzzleman here at the plate. So coach tries to cool him down. He'll swing it on that first pitch. Unable to connect. Opportunity here to advance runner to a scoring position. Pitch 2. And he'll have a ground ball. Scoot from the mound. Successful. Hesitates. Throws it to first eventually, but it'll be a bouncer in the dirt and get through all the way to the foul post. Runners will go 2 bases. It's a well-hit, I'd say a single and an error given to Thomas, and both runners now in scoring positions for South Ottawa, so a very successful start here in the bottom of the second. Well, just like the same start we saw in the bottom of the first for themselves. Move on in the order, we'll see Parker Davies here at the plate. Parker, an opportunity here to cash in a couple runs. Pitch 2. He'll take a step back. He didn't like it. As we reach the bottom of the order here, we'll have Parker and then Sasha to round out the order. That's going to be a slow hit ball. Unable to scoop it. Gets it in the bare hand and unable to throw it to home plate. Is he trying to make the play to catch Kai Franco, but it won't be there in time. So a run will score, and the Blues will get on the board here in the bottom of the second. They make it 9-6. That ball looked to seemed like it was stuck maybe in the back fence for the Eagles, as they weren't able to get the ball anywhere in time. It was kind of just stuck in that area for a while. The infield was kind of getting loud, and we saw Parker take off the second, now in a scoring position, and well, Thomas now at third. Sasha Sasha will round out the order for the Blues. He's got 2 runners in the scoring positions and has an opportunity to cash in a couple runs. That one will get in through the infield. A run will score. The throw to third is not going to be able to cradle in the glove. He'll take a look at home and go. Gets the green light and will just slide in there in time. It's 2 RBIs and a double for Sasha Zarzewski. The Blues getting back to the offense that they showed in the bottom of the first. It's now a 1-run ball game. We go back to the top of the order with Cole. He has a runner over in scoring position at second till just barely tipped that ball in the foul territory. So as you see, a bit of a pattern creating here that pretty much all these batters are able to find contact with the ball, which makes rookie ball so entertaining to watch. That was going to be a slow roller right to the shortstop, and he'll scoop it, and he looks for the fielder's choice there. He doesn't want to get Cole out, and he saw Sasha thinking about running to third, but it was right in the line with the shortstop who had the ball. So he tried to make the play with the tag, but good speed there from Sasha will get him safe and sound back at second, so it'll be a base hit for Cole. Joshua, an opportunity with a single to potentially load the bases or cash in a run. A hard hit ball over top of the second baseman's glove. Splits the gap right up the alley between the right fielder and the center fielder. 1 run's going to convert. Cole will take a look at home As the throw to second, not there in time. Joshua will slide in safe and sound. And he'll cash in a run at the tied ball game at 9 apiece. And just like that, South Ottawa 1 run away from taking the lead back. Matthew Green. If that runner over at third is able to cash in, that would end the inning. And he'll hammer that one right up to right field as it kind of rides up the first baseline. A run will score. Another one going to come around. The throw to second. The tag not being able to apply in time. And I believe that will do it. The 5-run mercy rule. So the Blues do it in back-to-back innings. Now reach double digits. It's 10-9 as they have themselves a 1-run lead. And mind you, my score could be wrong. I believe it is 10-9. It also could be 10-10. I do want to put that out there, as I don't have all the official scorecard or anything like that. And so many runs are coming in at once, and I'm trying to focus on the game, that sometimes I do miss to update my scoreboard. But I believe the score is 10-9 here. But it also could be 10-10. I just want to put that out there, as both these teams have been very strong at the bats. And so if you're watching at home, I hope you're enjoying the stream so far, as we'll have, well, 5 more games today streamed live here on the Cornwall District Baseball channel. And then 4 more tomorrow. So if your favorite teams are playing in this tournament, there is a very good chance, if they're playing on the correct diamond, that they'll be here live on YouTube, as I know the kids were fired up when they knew that their name had an opportunity to be live here on the glorious Cornwall Baseball YouTube channel. And so we'll head to the top of the 3rd inning with East Nepean back at the bats. We'll see who's going to lead things off just in a moment's time, as we are at least one time through the order. So it'll be Caleb here for East Nepean now at the plate. So pardon me, I believe the score is 10-9. I think I just confirmed that here. So a 1-run ball game here with an opportunity with the Eagles to take back the lead. As leading things off will be number 11, Caleb, as we're almost at the bottom of the order once more for the Eagles. Through 2 pitches, unable to connect. And he'll just slice that one through the glove of the first baseman. He's unable to cradle it. The throw from right field will be airmailed over top of the first baseman, and this gives a green light for Caleb now to advance to second. And he'll make it successful, as he'll just take a slight little job and secure himself at second base. So now he has himself in a scoring position. And another, well, I'm not going to call it an error, because obviously these kids are still young and developing their arms. And they are still phenomenal at baseball. But another throw that is just a little off the mark in the target for the infield and the outfield. So we'll see number 9, Tristan. Pardon me, this is number 6, Benjamin. Benjamin will have his second at-bat here, takes that one inside, as we're at the bottom of the order here for the Eagles. Another one inside, so back-to-back pitches the coach isn't able to locate. So they'll look to straighten things up here. Benjamin will reach for it. Another pitch that is just outside the plate. So that one's outside. And he'll find contact, but we'll just foul it off to the third base dugout. We have the final pitch here. Benjamin needs to stay alive here and find contact with the ball. And he's able to. He'll foul it off, so he'll stay here at the plate. Good battle here from Benjamin as he continues his at-bat. And he'll find fair contact. It will take a bounce and get through the shortstop. The throw to third, over top of him. Caleb, thinking about it, hesitating, will turn back to third as that throw was to the home plate in time. So he'll advance a base, and Benjamin will find himself aboard in the scoring position over at second. So 2 runners now aboard in scoring positions. We'll go back to the top of the order with number 3, Brady, the lefty. Here at the plate, Brady, an opportunity here to take back the lead for the Eagles. We'll take that first pitch right down the middle. He won't reach for that one. He'll hold off. So Brady just waiting for his pitch. Pitch 3. He'll pull that one. Easy scoop for the first baseman. Touches the first base for an out. It'll be a sacrifice play as Caleb will come around and tie up the game as the Eagles reach double digits. It's 10-10. Runners in the corners as Benjamin was able to advance to third. Or pardon me, no, I forgot. No runners in the corners is a great play there from the first baseman with the scoop and the touch of the first base bag. So we'll have a runner only in the scoring position at third base, a single away for the Eagles to taking this lead. And we'll have number 9, Tristan, here at the plate. We'll see if Tristan's able to connect. Reaches for one low in the dirt, able to find connection with that ball. It will bounce around a couple of the infielders and be an RBI single for Tristan, as the Eagles will take the lead as they reach 11. And so you see a lot of plays like that. It's a ground ball that finds some sort of gap and keeps rolling, and these kids, you know, they reach out a glove and may hit the glove and change direction. A hard hit ball from Emmett in a diving effort there from the center fielder, unable to cradle it in the glove. It'll be a very hard hit single for Emmett as that kid's got some sort of power on him. He is phenomenal at the bats and shows it once more with a hard hit single. Runners in the corners now for the Eagles. We'll have cleanup hitter number 10, Leo. Here at the plate, we'll see what Leo's able to do. We'll spin the first pitch back. And that will be a grounder. It's a hard hit one, gets all the way through the shortstop's glove to center field. It will be a base hit and a RBI for Leo, as he'll cash in Tristan as he'll get around home. So the difference now to the Eagles just getting themselves a lead. They know they are down by 1. Each team keeps going mercy rule for mercy rule, scoring 5 runs each inning. If this pattern continues, the Eagles are on pace to lose this game. So because they didn't get the mercy rule, they only found 4 runs instead of the 5 in the first. So they need to make sure that they're able to cash in the opportunities when they get chances to. And when they get to the defensive side, they need to find an inning where they're unable, or South Ottawa was unable to reach that 5-run rule. So it's 12-10 here. 2 runners on base, 1 in the scoring position, another one at first. With number 7, Leo here at the plate. Heavy swing there. Unable to connect. It's been a good start to the inning, though. The Eagles only 1 out is the only out due to a slow hit ground ball that was able to be scooped and ran over to first from the first baseman. Reaching almost the end of his count, Nathan's going to pull that one right over to left field. Gets down in time. Runners will be waved around third to extend the lead. The throw to third, though, as they try to find the tag. Not there in time as Leo will slide in safe and sound. It's a hard hit RBI double for Nathan. And so the Eagles 1 run away from the mercy rule. It's number 1, Julian, here at the plate. So Julian, if he could find himself a single and cash in that runner over at third, I believe would end the inning at 14-10, and we'd go to the bottom of the third. That one will be away, because he didn't like pitch number 2. He'll step into that one. Slow bouncer. Able to cradle it from the shortstop. Throw to first. They're in time. A great play there from the shortstop, who was able to get the throw right on the money for out number 2. And that will be the 5-run mercy rule, as it will be a sacrifice play from Julian. As the runner was able to come around, that was Leo able to cash in a run. It's 14-10 as we hit the bottom of the 3rd inning with South Ottawa, the Blues, back at the plate. They are able to find 5 runs in their first 2 innings on the offensive. We'll see if they're able to do it again. The Eagles need an inning if they want to make a comeback in this game. They're up by 4 right now, but if we're going mercy rule for mercy rule, as this game is so high scoring, the Eagles need an inning where they're able, to not hit that mercy rule. They're able to find 3 outs and end it. We'll see if they're able to do it here. And so leading things off for South Ottawa, I believe it will be number 46. That is Lucas. So we'll see if Lucas can start things off in the right direction for the Blues and continue this offensive prowess they've been on. He'll foul that one back. So it takes 2 strikes now against him. Lucas hits cleanup and not afraid to really try to make heavy contact. He'll pop that one up, goes back to center field, and the center fielder unable to find that one a glove as Nathan tried to make a jumping effort. Lucas will make his way to second as the throw from center field was off the mark. Gets a lead-off double for the Blues. We'll have Theo here at the plate for his 3rd at-bat here for South Ottawa. There's not a lack of at-bats here in this game for all of these players, which is great to see. You want all these kids to have an opportunity at the plate. So 5 pitches for Theo. And that one will just be a popper right through the legs of the second baseman and get through all the way out to center field. But they'll get it back to the infield fast enough in time where Lucas doesn't have the opportunity to turn third and go home. Runners in the corners with a successful single there from Theo. And an opportunity to get the offense going once more for the Blues with a single for Remy. We'll see if Remy's able to find some contact. He'll go first pitch swinging. A bouncer. Unable to cradle in the glove of the second baseman immediately. He will fire it to first, and eventually it'll be a little bit too late. It's an RBI single for Remy as the Blues get on the board here in the bottom 3rd. The difference now 3. We'll have Roman here at the plate. 2 runners aboard at second and first. Roman, that one will ride up the third base line. It would just look like it's going to go foul, but it will be stopped from the shortstop. So we will stay fair and be a base hit for Roman. Bases loaded here for South Ottawa. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. We'll have Kai Franco here at the plate. And a great opportunity for himself. We see Coach take a couple steps in to have a word with Kai. An opportunity with the bases loaded. We'll see if the lefty is able to cash in some runs. They go swinging high on the first pitch. So coach will just say, it's okay, I'll know on that pitch, that's a very high pitch. You don't need to take a swing on every single one. So we'll calm him down a little bit and let him focus up. This is a big at-bat, and the coaches of South Ottawa know it. That will find contact. It will find the gap right up to center field. This will ride right up the alley between that shortstop and the second baseman. 2 runs are going to cash in. We'll have runners in the corners as it's 2 RBIs and a single for Kai Franco. The game now 1 run the difference as the Blues make it 13. And that's another ball that's a grounder, but just finds the gap as it has a little bit of pace on it and just rips right up to the outfield. We've seen multiple plays like that, and I'm sure we'll see multiple plays like that as the tournament goes on. We'll have Thomas here at the plate. He'll go first pitch swinging. A grounder. Great scoop from the second baseman in the glove of the first for an out. That's a great play there. As that was number 8 number 8 Emmett with the scoop and the throw to Leo at first for the out. So another run will score. It's now tied ball game at 14 apiece, but a huge out there from East Nepean. So we'll have Parker here at the plate. He'll let that one go right through, not taking a chance on it. Just going to let it go. And we're getting, that's 3 pitches right here, I believe, for Parker. Now he's got to protect anything over the strike zone as he's taking a couple swings here in this count. And he won't be able to. That will be the strikeout for Parker, and that is out number 2. The Eagles, this is what they need. If they could find one more out without allowing that runner at second to cash in, we'll have a tie ball game heading to the 4th. Well, at bottom of the order, first pitch swinging, popped up, gets down, scooped, throw to first in time for out number 3. The Eagles do exactly what they needed to do, allow 4 runs, but don't allow the Blues to hit that mercy rule they've already hit twice in a row. It's 14-14, all tied up as we'll head to the top of the 4th. And that's just huge for the Eagles. It was a great start for South Ottawa. It looked like we were going to see this trend we've seen all game long where they just keep the offense rolling, but just 3 outs just came just like that. Just bang, bang, bang. Pretty much all back-to-back. And we're all tied up at 14. As we'll have East Nepean head back to the bats, and this is where they need to continue this. Maybe get a bit of momentum going their way, as they say you saw they were fired up after they were able to find out number 3. So South Ottawa still very much in this. I seem like I'm talking about the Eagles as if they just put themselves in a great opportunity to win the game, but they just did what they needed to do. And then we now have a tied ball game at 14-14 in the top of the 4th inning. Leading things off for the Eagles will be number 2. We'll see Cameron, followed by Caleb and Benjamin. That will round out the order.
Now, at bat, number 2.
As you hear Cameron's walk-up song, gotta say it's a great walk-up song, Crazy Train.
Now, at bat, number 2, Cameron Hard.
And so Cameron looking to lead things off successfully here for the Eagles. He'll go swinging. A grounder, scoop from the shortstop, throw to first, just to the left of the first baseman. Cameron will turn and go 2 as that one gets all the way to the fence. The throw now, that one airmailed over top of the second baseman. And it'll be a double for Cameron off of back-to-back throws that just didn't hit their mark. So maybe not a double, but a couple errors, or at least one error for the infield of the Blues. And I really think the winner of this tournament, or even the teams that are going to make it farther, are going to be the teams that have the better infield and the outfield, just the fielding in general. The teams that are able to connect on the plays that are ground balls. They don't have to connect on every play, but just the little ones. A diving effort there from the mound, player at the mound unable to make the play, but the third baseman The ball will be hit right to him, the scoop, and he'll make the play to go to third, as there was a runner at second, but a great heads-up play there for Cameron to recognize that. He'll stay at second base. It'll be a single for Caleb as we reach bottom of the order with Benjamin. So Benjamin, an opportunity here to start the same way the Blues did in the bottom third with the bases loaded. He'll pull that one all the way to right field as he gets to the left of the first baseman. The throw there, not on the mark. Runner will turn third and go home as Cameron will come around and the Eagles take the lead. It's 15-14. So we'll go back to the top of the order. For East Nepean, we'll have Brady, who's got Snoop Dogg as his walk-up song. 2 runners in scoring position. Let the first pitch go right through the strike zone. Doesn't like it. Let that one go as well. So that's 3 pitches here for Brady, but in his defense, those ones were not really located too well. Most of them off the plate, as we got a pair off the plate. So we'll pitch number 4 as he gets deeper into his 5 pitches. That one's inside. We'll still take a chance on it as he recognizes he's getting into the later stages. He's now on pitch number 5. Needs to stay alive. And he will. That one will ride right up the third baseline and get down. Run will score. And another one going to be waved around as Benjamin will put the wheels on. The throw to second. Off the mark. Brady will go to third. And 2 RBIs for Brady, now aboard third base. As he throws his hands up in the air, he is fired up for the boys. It's number 9, Tristan. An opportunity to cash in another run here, as the Eagles have hit the ground running here so successfully. Ground ball. Unable to cradle it from the second baseman. Throw to first will be off the mark. Run will score. Tristan will see an opportunity to go to second. The throw to second base now. Not there in time. It was a good place there as the second baseman will cut it off on his journey to the actual second base. But he's unable to apply the tag. Tristan now aboard second base and safe and sound. So another run will score for the Eagles. 1 away from the mercy rule. As we'll have number 8, Emmett, who has been phenomenal at the bats. We'll see if he can continue it here. And he can. Just to the right of the glove of the shortstop as he wasn't able to catch the heater. And a great play there from the center fielder to toss it back to the infield. So Emmett will get aboard first, and we'll have runners in the corners now for the Eagles. That kid's got some power on him. He is going to be amazing to watch all tournament long. I definitely got my eye on Emmett. Number 10, Leo here. Looking to end the inning as if he's able to find himself a single and cash in a run, we'll find the mercy rule. Ground ball. Diving effort from the player at the mound. A great heads-up play there off the scoop from the second baseman to tag second base. I'll have to force out, but a run will score, making the 5-run mercy rule. It's now 19-14 as we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. And so the Eagles are fired up as they take to the field. They're able to keep the runs, so only 4 there in the bottom of the 3rd for the Blues. We'll see what they're able to do here as they take the field once more. And so balls are called in, and we'll find out who's going to lead things off just momentarily. for South Ottawa. We'll see top of the order. It'll be Cole Morrell here at the plate. His team down by 5. We'll see what Cole's able to do. Takes the first pitch inside. So we have the top of the order here for the Blues. Exactly what they needed. A hard hit ball. Will pull it right out to left field. And we'll start things off successfully as he'll get aboard safe and sound first base. And now he'll get the green light to go to second as that one trickles through the infield. And now he'll even turn to go to third. So a throw that was a little off the mark there gives Cole an opportunity to turn on the Jets. It's a leadoff triple for Cole Morrell. Now a base hit away from cashing in a run. We'll have Joshua DeSalvo here at the plate. We'll see what Joshua is able to do. As the Blues know how important this inning is, they're down by 5. They've hit the mercy rule in 2 of their 3 innings. That's a pop-up right to left field, unable to make the catch successful. A run will score, but that is what they need to do. A very well-thrown ball from the left fielder, able to get to the infield in time. It's an RBI single for Joshua. And so we'll have Matthew Green here. So the Blues just cashed in the first run at the bottom of the 4th. We'll see if they're able to do it again. Matthew will hit that one to the opposite side of the field this time. Gets through all the way past the right fielder. Joshua will turn third and go home. It's an RBI triple for Matthew Green as he hammered that one. So the Blues have got the offense going here. Now another base hit away from making it 3 on the inning. We'll have cleanup hitter Lucas here at the plate. So Lucas the lefty. Another at-bat here in this game. I believe this is his 4th one. This is our 4th time through the order for South Ottawa. He'll go swinging on that first pitch, unable to connect though. So a high-scoring game as both these teams approach 20 runs. And he'll find contact. It'll be a chopper. Through the infield, gets all the way to the left fielder. A run will score. It's an RBI single for Lucas. As we see, well, another play where a grounder or a chopper just trickles its way through the infield. And it's now a 2-run ball game. As well, Theo McKay, here at the plate. Won't chase that first pitch. Theo will pop that one up. The catcher going to move off the back of the plate there, make a sliding effort on his knees, just unable to make the basket catch. It was a great attempt, though, as Theo just popped that one up. So we'll continue her at the plate as that one was in foul territory. Pitch 3, be a ground ball. Scoop from the infielder at the mound, throw to first. Will not be there in time. The tag was trying to be applied as he stepped off the bag momentarily. And Theo turns on the Jets. He's safe and sound at first base. Runner able to advance to second. And so we'll have Remy here at the plate. As tying run is now aboard first base. That's going to be a very lightly hit ball on the ground. And by the time the infielder's able to get there, he's safe and sound at first. A throw not on the money. Runners will come around. Lucas will score. It's 19-18. The Blues 1 run away from tying up this game and setting us to a top of the 5th. So, well, this is exactly what the South Ottawa Blues needed. They got back to their scoring dominance that we saw earlier in the game. And it's Roman here, a single away from ending the inning with the mercy rule. We'll go swinging on that first pitch, but even coach even knew it, that when he released that one, it did not have enough power on it to get to the plate. Roman will pop it up. Second baseman calls everybody off, gets the catch successfully. A phenomenal catch there from the second baseman. I believe that is Emmett over there at second. So phenomenal fielder as well as a phenomenal batter. This kid can do it all. It is confirmed that is number 8, Emmett. So out number 1, I believe, here in the bottom of the 4th. As we'll move on in the order, it'll be Kai Franco with an opportunity to end the inning, as the Blues just need 1 run. And he'll fire that one right up the first baseline, and a run will score for the 5-run Mercy rule, as the right fielder has to move all the way back almost to the foul post. Lakai knows the inning's over. He'll walk back to the dugout with an RBI for himself. 19-19 after 4 innings. Both these teams not skipping a beat at the plate so far. As I believe this will be the final inning here in the 5th. It's a great first game to start things off. Super high scoring. What more can you ask for? It was an early start, and well, I definitely got the blood flowing a little bit, the energy high with such a good game. So a huge inning for both these teams, as the rain, I believe, starts to come down just a little bit. I'm going to check the radar right now. It is calling for rain, at least for the next hour, which is not what you want to see, not at all. But hopefully the rain does stay off just a little bit, just for enough for us to finish this game. I have light rain as expected for 18 minutes, followed by heavy rain after that. And while we could see rain delays, unfortunately, hopefully, fingers crossed, I didn't just, jinx everything. So hopefully we're good, and we'll see leading things off for the Eagles will be number 7, Nathan. In a crucial inning here in the top of the 5th, we'll see if the Eagles are able to do what they've done mostly all game long. Get the offense going early. Strike 1 for Nathan, as the swing was just a little bit heavy. So it is 5 pitches guaranteed. But if you swing and miss on 3 pitches, or just, 3 strikes, then that's a strikeout. So he's at 2 strikes right here. Here's pitch 3. And that one will be away. Didn't like it. We'll hold off. Nathan swings that one low in the zone, off the foot at the infielder at the mound, bounces to the third baseman. It'll be a leadoff single for Nathan as the Eagles start their inning off successfully. As Julian will take to the plate with this amazing walk-off song. I don't know if the stream can catch it, but I believe it's Live While We're Young. A little throwback for myself. I love it, Julian keeping the vibes high. Takes the first pitch inside. And we'll get underneath of it and foul it back, so the barrel just a little bit too low on that one. He'll hold off once more. So 3 pitches so far. Unable to find anything in playable territory. Would love to advance Nathan into a scoring position. And we'll get that one close near the body, and that's pitch number 4. So we'll see pitch 5. Coach needs to put this one down the middle. He'll step into it. It'll be a slow roller right to the infield at the mound. Throw to first will be a bouncer in the dirt, but I will get past him. Another throw that was just not on the perfect route to the first baseman. And unless it's on that perfect route, it's really hard for these infielders to make the play. It'll be a double, as Julian will be aboard second base now in a scoring position. He advances Nathan to third. We'll have Cameron here at the plate. He'll take shuffles back as that one's inside. And another pitch that's inside for Cameron. So another one. That's 3 pitches so far from Coach that were just not on the mark. So Cameron has 2 pitches left and another one that's way inside. So you know Cameron's got to stay alive here. Pitch number 5 needs to make connection, and he will. A diving effort from the infielder. Unable to make the play happen. It's a single, an RBI single at that for Cameron. So the Eagles get on the board on the first of the 2 teams to hit that 20-run mark. It's Caleb here at the plate. Runners in the corners for East Nepean. That's going to be a ground ball. He will split the second baseman in the first base. And it'll be an RBI single as the throw to second, unable to cradle in the glove of the infielder at second base. And a run will score as the Eagles extend the lead. As well as Benjamin. Ben with the Duck Song walk-up. I love it. The lefty will round out the order. Takes pitch number 2, doesn't like it. Low swing, roller, successful scoop, throw to first, there in time. A great play from the infield to get out number 1. So Ben will advance the runners now to third and second, but is unable to get aboard himself. We'll go back to the top of the order to Brady Jackson. Take that first pitch inside. So an opportunity for the top of the order of the Eagles to do some damage. That's a light hit ball, a grounder. Scoot from the shortstop. Puts his eye on the runner going to third, and the tag is applied in time for out number 2. So the Blues doing a very good job so far in the field. Have found themselves 2 outs, and the Eagles, having 3 runs in the inning, only need 2 more runs to hit the mercy rule, but the Blues have an opportunity to shut them down. That's going to be a ground ball. The first baseman able to scoop it and beat him to first base for out number 3. The Eagles only able to cash in 3 runs in South Ottawa. A huge defensive inning from themselves. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. I believe with an opportunity for South Ottawa to walk things off if they're able to find 4 runs. Now it's huge from South Ottawa. You knew they were looking for it, and what they needed to do. They were able to get the job done, as the infield was really able to connect. Just listening in on the coach's conversation, he's saying this is a crazy game. A crazy, crazy high-scoring battle between these 2 teams, which is a lovely way to start the tournament. Why not? Why not get the energy going high? And their team has an opportunity to walk things off here and get in the win column of the 2024 Cornwall Invitational Rookie Tournament. As I said, we'll have games all day long. 6 games today here on the YouTube channel. A game every 2 hours. I see the Cornwall team out there in right field. We'll definitely probably see them later on today here on the stream. And we'll find out who's going to lead things off here. And a huge inning for South Ottawa. If they're able to find 4 runs, we'll take the first win here in the tournament. Will be number 29, Thomas. We'll see if he can lead things off successfully. The Eagles field needs to be on their game. Huge opportunity for the Blues as we'll get the bottom of the 5th underway here. Thomas ambushes that first pitch. A slow chopper in the glove of the second baseman and the throw to first in time. A huge start for the Eagles in the field. Get a quick out, number 1. As you see the sportsmanship there from the catcher, giving the bat to Thomas as he makes his way back to the dugout. You'll love to see it at this young of an age. Kids doing stuff like that. But a huge first play from the Eagles. We'll see if they can find 2 more. We move on in the order. It's Parker Davies. Doesn't like that first pitch. Here's pitch 2. Will make contact, but just foul it back. And so he'll make his way back to the plate here. We'll await pitch number 3. That one will just be away. So Parker's got to be careful here. He's down to his final 2 pitches. And if he's unable to make any contact, it would put South Ottawa at 2 outs in the inning to lead things off, which would be huge for the Eagles, who are trying to shut things down. He's on to his final pitch here. Parker needs to stay alive. And he's unable to. That one will go through, and it'll be out number 2. The Eagles shutting things down here in the bottom of the 5th and have an opportunity to win things if they're able to find out number 3. It's Sasha trying to keep things alive for South Ottawa. Needs to get aboard. He'll fire that one right up the first base line, and a diving effort there from Brady will just miss it, inches away from securing that one in the glove. But Sasha will take a breath of relief there as he'll stay alive at the plate. We'll wait for pitch 2. Sasha will fire that one right up to left field. A beautiful hit here to keep things alive, and he'll stay safe and sound over at first base. And a hard hit ball from Sasha. So a runner now on first base as we'll go back to the top of the order here for the Blues. It's Cole. Cole trying to keep the rally going. Can he start something here? He'll go swinging up high in the zone and foul it back. The infield of the Eagles know they only need 1 more out to be victorious. Cole gonna pop that one up right into left field, trying to get there in time, on his knees, unable to get the catch. Will advance the runners into a scoring position now at second, and Cole now aboard over at first base. So South Ottawa trying to get a rally going will keep things alive. Now 2 runners aboard. We'll see Joshua here. Will take to the plate and trying to continue things. Coach every batter that comes up, making sure to get a couple words in to really hammer down the idea of how important this is. It's going to ride up the first base line and just get outside. If that was just a little bit more left, definitely a dangerous hit there from Joshua. So we'll go back to the plate. Pitch 2. We'll lean into that one. And we'll just foul it back. You hear the infield getting loud of East Nepean. Pitch 3. Joshua will pop that one up. The right field moving in. Will just get past the glove. And runners will come around. One raved around third. Sasha will get through the plate, and Cole also going to come around as well. 2 runs will score for the Blues. It's a 1-run ball game, 22-21. A huge hit there, 2 RBIs and a double for Joshua. And it's Matthew Green. Matthew with tying run over at second base in the scoring position. So pardon me, it looks like runner will come back. So Cole will be put back on third. So a 1-run only will cash in. That's a hard hit ball right through up the alley to center field. 1 run will score. Another one gonna think about rounding third, and he'll go back. He really thought about it there. But it is now 22-21 after Cole is able to cash in there. 2 outs. The Blues 1 run away from tying up this ball game. And it's cleanup hitter Lucas trying to keep things alive and tie up the ball game for the Blues. First pitch. He'll find contact. It's a chopper. Scoot from the first baseman. He'll touch the first base bag. And I believe that will do it. East Nepean find out number 3 and are able to end the inning still up by 1. I'm not sure if that's the game, as that was out number 3. Pardon me, this may not be over. I thought it was 5-run limit, but 5-inning limit, pardon me, but it looks like we're going to see a potential top of the 6th. The Eagles a huge inning. Up by 1. And that's a defensive one. We've seen at least one of these teams, if not both, hit the mercy rule throughout our our first 4 innings of game so far. But that 5th inning, just full of defense. 3 runs for the Eagles. And I believe only 2 for the Blues. Unless I missed something. So leading things off, we'll see Emmett, followed by Leo, and our confirmed third will be Nathan. Emmett, I've said this multiple times this morning, is a crazy good hitter. He can do anything when he puts the barrel on the ball. We'll see if Emmett can lead things off successfully. So he'll step into the batter's box. We'll see that one away. Grounder through the glove of this infielder at the mound. Throw to first, not there in time. Emmett, maybe not the hard hit ball that we've seen so far throughout his game where he fires one to the outfield, but we'll take it. It's a leadoff single for the Eagles. We'll move on to the order. It's going to be Leo here as he tries to advance runner to his scoring position. Gonna go first pitch, swinging for Leo. In the glove of the third baseman. Throw to first. In time. As Emmett tried to put the wheels on to beat the throw. Unable to do so. A huge first out for South Ottawa. So it'll be a fielder's choice there. Awarded to Leo as he's now aboard first. And we'll have Nathan take to the plate here as the rain comes down just a little bit harder than it was moments ago. Fingers crossed it doesn't get too bad where we have to be even potentially rain delay this game. You hope that it does stay off. But the forecast I have calling for rain for the next hour. But after that, it says clear skies. But yesterday, even this morning, it said we weren't supposed to get rain here in Cornwall at all. So Nathan looks for pitch number 2. We'll pop it up to the backstop. Pitch 3. That one's going to be away, and coach even knew it too. Apologized almost immediately. So he's down to his final 2 pitches here for Nathan. And That one's also going to be away, so down to his last pitch here. And this could be out number 2. Nathan trying to stay alive, and he will. He pulls and fires that one right out to left field. A great play there to rein that one in from the left fielder. Only a base is awarded to Leo and Nathan as they were able to get that ball back to the infield, but nonetheless a hard hit ball from Nathan. Now aboard first. We'll have number 1, Julian, here at the plate. Takes ball number 1 inside. This one on the other side of the plate. And so 3 pitches. Julian not taking swings at any of them. And now down to his final 2. Same situation Nathan was in moments ago, and he was able to find some heavy contact. Pitch forward, didn't like it. Down to his final pitch once more. Can Julian stay alive? Needs to find any sort of contact. And he will be able to. It's a ground ball. Bounces around the infield. Scoop from the third baseman, and the tag is able to be applied as it'll be a fielder's choice awarded to Julian, as that's a phenomenal tag on Leo. He was going to third. Out number 2. As the Blues trying to end the top of the 6th without any runs against them. First pitch swinging. Gonna ride up the third base line. The scoop and the tag of the third base to end the top of the 6th inning. No runs against them. It's a 1-run ball game, was led to the bottom of the 6th. That is huge from the Blues. In a game where runs have been non-stop, we see none here in the top of the 6th. The Blues have a huge defensive outing. And so, as the rain will come down here, as we go to the bottom of the 6th, we hope, I believe this is the final inning, potentially, if we don't see a tie ball game. The Blues, all they need is 2 runs. We'll see if they're able to do it and cash in. So both these teams battling for their first win in this tournament to start their day off successfully. And well, we've seen 2 powerhouses so far, especially on the offensive side. As I don't even know how the other teams are going to match up. Maybe they're just as good, as I see a team rolling in here now. Looks like rocking some black jerseys. I can't locate exactly where they're from, but I'm sure we'll see them later on in the stream, potentially even next game, as that one should start at 10 o'clock, but the rain is coming down pretty heavy. And so, leading things off, we'll see Theo here for the Blues. South Ottawa only needs 2 runs, I believe, to end the game and win it. First pitch. Theo doesn't like it. That's going to be a ground ball, a slow one, right to the mound. Throw to first there in time for a leadoff out. A great play there off this scoop from Julian, the infielder at the mound. And he gets a fist bump there from his third baseman as Tristan loves it. So a huge first out there. As we'll see if the Eagles can do exactly what the Blues did in the field back in the top of the 6th. First pitch swinging. That one's going to ride up the third base line, but have enough spin on it to get it out into foul territory. So at the plate right now, this is Remy. Looking to get aboard here and start something off here for the Blues. That one's going to be up high. Doesn't like pitch number 2. East Nepean is fired up right now in the infield. That one's also going to be inside. Doesn't like it. Could potentially even be the rain making the balls a little bit slippery on the hands of the coaches, especially when they're trying to place these balls so precisely. Remy gonna pop that one up. The third baseman moving in on his knees, able to make the catch. A great play there from Tristan at third base. In a situation that's been so high scoring, the Blues only needing 2 runs. It looked like they were gonna close things out. The Eagles have found back-to-back outs with still no runners aboard, trying to keep things alive. It's a slow chopper from Roman. Throw to first will be airmailed over top of the first baseman. He'll turn first and go to second. Roman will stay alive and now be aboard second base. As you see shirts and jerseys soaked here from all the players and the coaches out in the field. Game leading run will come to the plate. Game tying run now aboard second base. It's Kai Franco. Gonna hammer that one right to right field. It gets down in time. We have ourselves a tie ball game as he'll come around at 22-22. We focus up at Kai. He's going all the way to third. A hard hit RBI triple. He's gonna turn and go home. The throw to home plate, not there in time. The South Ottawa Blues walk it off and win it in the first game of the day. Oh, and they're gonna send him back. The team was fired up, but we are spoiled of a walk-off inside the park home run. Kai will go to third, and we'll have to calm everything back down. Still tied at 22 apiece. As you see, Coach, I thought the game was over. The coach was fired up. Everyone was cheering and running over to Kai, who just got around. We'll focus back up. 2 outs. Runner at third. All tied up at 22 apiece here in the final inning of the ball game. The Blues, all they need is a single for glory and to win the first game of the tournament. The Eagles need an out. It's Thomas trying to be the hero here. And so Thomas will focus up with the task at hand. You see Kai over there at third, ready to run. Thomas gonna ground that one. The scoop successful. Throw to first. Not able to be cradled. It's a walk-off single for Thomas as he's the hero as Kai comes around and the South Ottawa Blues win it. As the whole team goes crazy and they're fired up as they all meet around Kai, who wins the game for South Ottawa. The rain's starting to come down, but the Blues win it before the rain gets too bad for the field. What a way to start things off. 23-22. The South Ottawa Blues win it over the East Nepean Eagles. I'm sure we'll see both these teams later on the stream, and both very good teams. East Nepean got to shake that off. Got to keep their heads held high. That's a very great battle. Phenomenal battle. Especially in such a long tournament like they're in today. They need to focus up just on the next game. Look at it back. I'm not worried about it. And so that will do it as you see the handshake line here for the Blues and the Eagles. Our next game scheduled for 10 o'clock. The rain is coming down. We'll see if you see a rain delay potentially, or maybe they'll just play on, which you would love to see. So that will do it for our first game of the day. The South Ottawa Blues win it 23-22 over the East Nepean Eagles. Subscribe and hit that notification bell on the Cornwall District Baseball channel, as well all your action here on the 2024 Invitational Rookie Ball Championship will be right here. So you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed and with that notification bell pressed so you don't miss any of the action. We're going to have MVPs announced here. And it will be Kai winning the MVP for the South Ottawa Blues. And we'll see who's going to win it on the East Nepean side. And it'll be number 9, Tristan, winning the MVP on the side of East Nepean. So that will do it. We'll see you back at 10 o'clock for game number 2 right here on the Cornwall District Baseball Channel. I've been Jacob Ewing all game long. South Ottawa Blues win it 23-22 in such a close battle, a walk-off scenario over the East Nepean Eagles. We'll see you back at 10 o'clock. Thank you for watching.